We have a voicemail number. You can call it anytime. The number is 219-2 David P. Here's a caller reminding me they found a Kamala Harris scandal. Here it is.
Well, David, they finally did it. They found a Kamala Harris scandal. Well, not exactly a Kamala Harris scandal. It's actually her husband cheated on his previous wife.
Right.
Like a decade and a half ago, and he admitted to it, and that's what ended his first marriage. And for some reason, this is a Kamala Harris scandal. This is the same thing they did to Hillary. It's like, yeah, Bill Clinton did stuff that we don't agree with. It has nothing to do with Kamala Harris. It's so crazy. And she's going up against Donald Trump, who's been found liable for sexual assault, rape. It's crazy.
Yeah. Not only that, Trump's cheated at least on one, probably all of his wives. This is a funny one. They tried to get this some oxygen over the weekend. And the idea was scandal in Kamala Harris's closet, which is that her husband, Doug Emhoff, had an affair during his previous marriage. Has nothing to do with Kamala Harris at all. Doesn't even have to do with Kamala Harris's current marriage. And of course, if you want to open up that door and go down that road, you have all of Trump's affairs, hush money, porn star, all of this stuff. So it didn't seem to be getting any traction or much oxygen. They're trying. Believe me, they're trying. And they will try to find other things. Is it possible they'll find something major that didn't come up during the 2020 primary when Kamala Harris was running and didn't come up when the Biden administration vetted Kamala Harris for VP? It's possible they'll find something, but I don't find it particularly likely. We have a great bonus show for you today. Nicolas Maduro is vowing to pulverize the challenge to his rule after a disputed re-election in Venezuela. We'll tell you what's going on. The stock market is way down as recession odds climb to 25%. And there are a growing constellation of concerns about the use of those GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic, which we will discuss. All of those stories and more on the bonus show. I want to update you. We are in the pre-order phase for my book, The Echo Machine. You can find it at davidpakman.com/echo or at any bookstore or audiobook website that you prefer. We have 450 pre-orders. Let me contextualize these numbers for you. I was on the phone with my publisher recently. My publisher said, if this book sells 5,000 copies, it would be a massive success for a first-time author like myself with a platform like the one I have. Most commercially released books do not sell more than 2,000 copies. Even more than 2,000 copies is like, oh, that's interesting. Reportedly, getting between 5,000 and 10,000 pre-orders likely puts the book on the New York Times nonfiction bestseller list at launch, which is insane. And the average book, sells 600 copies. So we're 7 months out and we have 450 copies. The early pre-orders will determine how aggressively is the book sold to bookstores by my publisher, how many are printed and available on the big websites like Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So my ask is, I wrote a book. It was an insane amount of work. We can make this a major success with just 5,000 pre-orders. We are 10% of the way there with 7 months to go. Check it out at davidpakman.com/echo or on any website. The audiobook version is available. The Kindle version is available for pre-order. If you do pre-order it, keep a screenshot of the pre-order because there will be pre-order goodies available. There's going to be 3 or 4 different things available. I can't announce them yet, but you will be qualified for them no matter when you pre-order. So why not do it now? davidpakman.com/echo and send me a screenshot, info@davidpakman.com if you do pre-order so we can keep track of those numbers as well. I'll have more to say as we get closer to the actual launch, but 450 and we're 7 months out is sounding like we have the potential here to do something that's very special. So I'll talk to you on the bonus show. We'll be back tomorrow. Anthony Scaramucci will be joining me. It's a great week of programs.